Alright. If Enemizer's on, you'd see an EN, like, in orange text, it'd be like EN version whatever. And that stands for Enemizer, not entrance. What happened in level 5? We dropped them as a sponsor. Okay. Vanilla swords, question mark? I'm gonna kill these two guys here and get a tier 3 pull real quick. Yeah. So after the front of escape, actually, tier 2 will be pretty easy to do, which is nice. So we can get all the pulls. Get out of my way. Those guys being in the money pack is actually pretty nice. Oh, now the money pack doesn't matter. Blacksmith would just give you a progressive sword. So, like, if I got Blacksmith Sword next, I would get Master. But if I got Pyramid Fairy Sword next, and then Blacksmith Sword, I would get Gold, or Tempered. Say tier 3 tree pull 10 times. Tier 3 tree pull, tier 3 tree pull, tier 3 tree pull. That was 3 times. Good enough. Where's the race page? What do you mean? Alright, so we have just found out it's at the very least maps, compasses, and small keys shuffled. No guarantee that that big keys are shuffled yet. If we get no text box from here, we can pretty much assume that big keys are not shuffled. We got bombs here too, that's really nice. Alright, we're just gonna do Dark Cross real quick. Is it 10 kills? Is what 10 kills? Tier 1 is killing at least 1 enemy, but less than 4. Whether or not you take damage does not matter. Tier 2 is killing 4 enemies or more and taking damage. Tier 3 is killing 4 enemies or more without taking damage. We've already killed 4 enemies, and we already took damage, so we're guaranteed getting a Tier 2 pull. And that number resets anytime you reset the console or you pull a tree. Our enemy kill counts global, yes. So saving and quitting will not reset it. The only thing that will reset that counter is, oh my god. The only thing that resets it is hard resetting the console, which is pressing the reset button. Or just turning it off and back on, whatever you want. Or pulling a tree to reset the value to 0. Okay, so without entrance shuffle, no, I didn't see what it was. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so for dungeon items, it's without entrance shuffle on. It's 30% standard, 20% maps and compasses, 20% maps, compasses, small keys, and 30% full key sanity. So, but I'm pretty sure with the big key not giving me a text box and escape that it's just maps, compasses, small keys. I could be wrong, but we'll find out when we go in a different dungeon. Nice palace map. Draculi, welcome to the stream. Hard to look good in boots? No. These boots are made for dashing, dude. Not only, wow. Not only do they make you dash, but you also look dashing in them. Play on words, you see. Toot toot, I'm a flute flute. Toot toot, I'm a flute flute. Hey, bombs. Yo, happy cigarettes. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I hope your stream went well. You're just now starting a mystery randomizer ladder race. Oh, God. Glove and another pod small. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that is a perfectly placed sombrero on that cat, by the way. Love it. Okay, so we don't know what the goal is yet. We won't find that out for a good bit, most likely. Thanks, Timmy. Yo, we got a bottle here, too. Yo, this is the God Kakariko. Let's go. My God. Alright, we got a shield, and another glove, and a bottle. Okay, anyways, how's everybody doing today? It depends. Axe, it, like, is extremely dependent on the seed. Doing pretty good, Sprags. Pretty good. It's Thursday. That's neat. It's Thirsty Thursday. Who's getting tart tonight? Oh, man. Sombrero Pug is pretty good. It's true. First day back to work. Nice. Hopefully first day of work wasn't too bad. Alright. Yo, hook shot. Dude, I can do all of the things right now. So once I get a Moon Pearl... So once I get a Moon Pearl, I can check the goal, which is of utmost importance. Dude, I can actually check GT and the goal right now at the 9-minute mark. GT can't be 0 crystals in this, unfortunately. If the goal is killing Ganon, I think. Or no, it just can't. Wait, tower open can, it's 5%. Oh, I didn't turn my alerts back on. Oh no. Actually, just make this easier. Let's go this way. So I'm just not gonna check anything for now. I'm gonna check Catfish and Pyramid on my way to Pyramid. But then I'm gonna leave, because I just want to know the goal. I don't really care too much about checking the things here yet. So I set up a water walk there. By dashing to the right of that pit and bonking. That set me up in a glitch state to where I'll be able to just walk on the water over here. Yeah, taking damage would get rid of the... Get out of here. Taking damage would get rid of the water walk state. Where's my alerts, dude? Dude! GT small. Why am I doing this? Oh, I have a hook shot. Yeah, as far as we know so far, it's small key sanity. I'm pretty sure there's no big keys shuffled because the escape big key did not have a text box. But sometimes it's just weird like that. Of course. Okay. Oh god. Okay. We got over here. Heart piece, don't care. Not fast cannon. Pedestal is the goal. Okay. Alright, so I don't really need to know GT entrance. Like, it could be loaded with goodies. This is still a ton of items to check right now. So I'm okay with doing this currently. With no Enemizer on, that also it's really good for, you know, being able to beat dungeons whenever I figure out what they are. Another GT small key. Uh-oh. Please let me through. If I find a hammer, I can beat, Era. Or if I find Mire over here as well. Yeah, the 103.58 best time was in, like, a normal setting seed. I think it was a 7-7 standard, actually, Futon. I don't think open was a thing yet, really. Or it wasn't as, Fire Rod. That's nice. So we can beat Skullwoods. You punk. Default is advanced item placement for races, generally. Weird. Got a shovel. Castle Tower. Okay. Ugh. Alright, shovel and Castle Tower small. Fuveyu with the brand new Prime sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy those emotes. Appreciate the support. Batter Mage, thanks to 23 months. Thank you. Almost 2 whole years. Oh my god. I missed some bits. Swellborn, thanks to 2,000 bits as well. Appreciate it a lot. That is a no-joke amount of biddies. That's a really good small key. Alright, we only have an Ice Palace map. So I'm going to do all these Dark World checks, and then on my way to GT, I'm going to check my map just to see what Ice Palace is. I'm waiting to check just because if I find another map here, I can just, you know, instead of you looking at the map twice, I just look at it once. Yeah, I did Zen. It's really, like, it works better. There's, like, a significant microphone, like, quality decrease if you don't have an RTX card. I got the desert map and another pod small, I think. Yeah. But yeah, it's really easy. Jeez.
8 months. It's nearly ready XD.
Jeez. What the hell? What? Let's take a look at Ice Palace. It's a pendant. Okay. So I am a hammer away from beating Ice Palace. We're gonna do a couple. I think I'm ahead or behind at this point. I mean, knowing the goal is always important. Having a fire source already, like, I don't know, the stuff I've done is not super atypical of a mystery seed. Or for a mystery seed. So it's hard to tell at this point. Council getting 2 subs for the very first time in the community. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it a lot. Welcome to Mostly Auxiliary and Mobius Phoenix. Hope you guys enjoy those emotes. Thank you. I don't actually have access to Palace of Darkness yet, so we're not going there.
Got a gift sub while sleeping last night, paying it forward. Good luck on runs today, tomorrow and every day in the future.
Can you ask Kisani logic questions? Sure. Alright, first and foremost, go beat Skull Woods. And thanks for the 200 bits counts. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I can try to answer your key sanity logic questions. My understanding of the key sanity logic is not the greatest. But I know some things about it. So yeah, I can try to answer your questions. Okay, so with maps comes key shovel. This is gonna be our first our first look into whether big keys are actually shuffled or not. I'm assuming that they're not. Which maps comes to small keys shuffled in Skullwoods means that Thievestown map, nice. There's 5 extra items in Skullwoods. Does the goal affect the key sanity logic? I mean, like, each dungeon still has its own key logic, regardless of whether it's a pendant or a crystal. So it doesn't really change anything that much. I don't know why I menued. Come on over. Okay, don't come on over. You're too fat. Okay, we can beat Hera with that. Oh, I wanted more health. The death warp was intentional. Much as I'd love to come into the back of Skull Woods with 1 heart. It's possible for Big Key to be locked in Big Chest. It depends on the item placement logic. 100% collection, nope. Oh god. But 100% inventory, yes. In Swamp and Skull Woods, and that's it. No, it can't be Vanilla Swords. Vanilla Swords with other goals just works really poorly, basically. Ah, fuck. I think I'm at 9 out of 16. Nope. Eh. After a while, Moth goes really fast. Okay, so we didn't find a big key. So that either means big key is in the big chest or that big keys are shuffled. So we got no information from Skullwoods. Alright, I'm out of here. We're gonna go beat Hera. The only thing that matters at the moment is figuring out what dungeons I have to beat. So I'm gonna beat any dungeon that I can quickly beat pretty much right off the bat. I definitely need the hammer for Ice Palace, but like not immediately checking overworld stuff to find hammer right now. Oh my god. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, well. Let's try this again. Maybe giving the old man some kisses was bad luck. Yep. Confirmed, never get kisses from old man. Alright, so we can find out what the green pennant is from Sahakala. So I could prioritize that play as well, since that's information I need. Yeah. Renzo Kukin, thanks to 27 months in a row. Or 27 months, appreciate it a lot. Another Castle Tower key. Doesn't really matter. Alright, we got the big key we were looking for. That pretty much confirms vanilla big keys also. Well, it's maps, compasses, small keys. Okay, so Hera's done here. Basement's left, but that doesn't really matter. Good fight. Yo, let's go. Oh, dude, that's not even the green pennant. All right, so Sahashville is next. We can find out the rest of our information. Sahashville it is. Could be a real quick seat. The only thing I need for Ice Palace is the hammer. Depending upon what the green pennant is, you know, we'll see what I need. Oh, I have boots. Misery Mire. Okay. So I need Samaria and a hammer. Okay, Ether, Hammer, Samaria. Lamp is nice. Lamp will definitely help for Mire. Okay, so reminder, we still haven't done South Shore, Hype Cave. We have a lot of overworld checks to still do. Yo, Brosauce, thanks for buying some Madrinas. Appreciate it. Alright, we don't know what crystal is the other good crystal. We know Thieves Town's a good crystal. I can find that out whenever I want, basically. Don't need a bug net. Blue King's nice. Alright, so that means the big key is locked behind the desert small key, so in all likelihood we're not coming back here for a long time. Alright. Yo, Mad King Midas with the 5 bomb gift subs. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it a lot. If you got a gift sub from Midas, give him a big old thank you. We got North Reach, Samuelio X, Oleric 9000, Wagner 001, and Canadian Hollywood. Hope you guys enjoy those emotes. Thank you so much, Mad King Midas. You know, Zemius Tarn, continuing that gift sub. Appreciate you. Alright. Alright, Smaria and Ether. Can also full clear Thieves Town now. Logically, get to Pod. So Pod is now something I can do. Still small, don't need that. Another bottle. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a heart container. Alright, I'm gonna do all this flipper stuff real quick. Just to do it. And then we're gonna do Ice Palace. What's up, Twitch's Coffee? How's it going, dude? Okay. Ether and Samaria. Yeah, those things could be pretty much anywhere. Both of those things can actually be in GT, since GT's 6 crystals. You only need Samaria for 1 crystal currently. So this seed... could potentially be a long way from being done. Now, Waterwalk's been around for a long time. You just need boots for it, so it's not as commonly seen. Alright, see you, Timmy. Okay. Alright, so I'll probably get that before I go to Mire, considering I'm probably not going to have too great of a weapon going in there. I can get that whenever I want. I could just go get it now. I don't really need it for Ice Palace, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Should have maybe gotten a potion before coming in here, but not a big deal. Casual 17 bombs on the screen at once, no big deal. Did not want to take that damage. Didn't want to take that damage either. That's fine. Not worried about damage. Nope, wrong way. I did a CC like last week. Okay. Big key. Yeah, let's just go the long way. Whew. Whoa, that was weird. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna snag this magic right here. so far Ice Palace has been a dud. Obviously, this is out of logic without flippers, but I'm not really paying any attention to that kind of logic just because in a pedestal seed, it's not super important. Hair is small. Okay, so that's in logic now, which kind of sucks. Well, that's doable now, not in logic until I get flippers. Take another heart. Alright, one more chest in here, and then we're done. Pretty slow Ice Balance, just because no Canis Maria. But that's okay. Yo, all the health. Okay. Didn't want to take that last kiss. Wow, lots of hearts. Yeah, this is the goal. It's had nothing to do with like locations that not anything. This is just the goal of the seed.
Andy Pog Andy A.
Rip Nate, dude. Alright. Now we have a lot of options. I can do pod. If I do pod, I could go get that bow first. Could also mirror and go into Eastern from there as well. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. That's the Rog Medallion. Alright. So I'm gonna peep in here real quick just to see what the other good crystal is. Right now, Thieves Town is completely in logic. So Skull Woods. Oh, I have it. Cool. Alright. I probably could have noticed that at some point, but that's okay. Nice, Bayrex. We had B-dubs right before things got crazy with my old roommate. What's up, Samurai Poet? We already knew all the pendants, we just didn't know what the other good crystal was. We knew that the 3 pendants were Hera, Ice, and Mire. So maps were pretty much useless. Okay. So that's probably heart container? Could be a male, so it's at least hard item functionality, or hard item pool. Alright, I'm just doing this right now to get another sword. No, not expert. Hard.
Both.
Thanks, Sean. Alright, vanilla swords confirmed. Okay, so I'm gonna do purple chests, and then we're gonna save and quit. Just in case I... soft lock. What's on pedestal? Nothing. A sword. That is also the Triforce. Well, the hard item pool also guarantees no butter sword, anyways. So, not matter. All right, so here we're gonna show off a cool little thing. So, like we did earlier, we got Water Walk from Ice Rod Cave. I'm actually not entirely sure if the Water Walk state persists if you flute. So we're gonna play it a little safe here. How did I notice it's hard mode? I got a green 20 from Dig Game. Okay, so the Water Walk actually only happens if you jump in the water from north to south. It's very important for what we're about to do. So we have the Water Walk state currently armed. We're gonna go in here, which leaving a cave with the Moon Pearl also arms Water Walk. So we have the actual Water Walk state here, with Water Walk still armed. So what that's gonna let us do is go get this nice bow without flippers. The double Water Walk bonanza. Also not new. There's obviously easier ways to do that with the splash deletion, but with the bow being there, I would need some other items for splash deletion to actually work to get that. Either the other bow, in which case I don't need it, or like Ice Rod and Red Boomerang stuff, ways I don't actually know how to do it, because I never learned. Alright, so here we have all of Eastern and all of Pod, basically, for 2 more crystals, and a lot of items. So with maps, compasses, and small key shuffled, Pod has 8 more items and Eastern has 2 more items. So Eastern has 5 and Pod has 13. The only thing that's guaranteed in here is the big key. Yeah, you could have fake flippered up to the waterfall. But it's way more dangerous and probably, like, negligibly faster just because you have to swim the whole way. So it's, you know, might as well just not. Eh. All right. Wow. Everything here is in logic with the bow now. That's actually pretty crazy. Do you need the book for pedsies? No. Book is not a requirement for pedestal at all. Yes, everything. Do you guys listen to what I say? Everything is in logic with a bow. No, it's not. You need the flippers. That's why I said with a bow. SMH. Backseat rando viewers, man. Alright, with that 6 key, we also don't even need to bomb jump, which is perfect. I'll have you know, I'm on my couch. Can't believe your couch has a back seat, dude. Alright, I'm just gonna go beat Helma. There's no reason not to. I mean, there is a little bit of reason not to, but flippers can be anywhere. Flippers are, I guess also not required, potentially, to get into GT, so they could be there. But, it does not really matter too much for me at this point. What am I doing? Pretty much assuming that flippers are just available somewhere. Everything I have is currently in logic except for the bow. It's just flipper locked, so... There's always 2 bows out there. But once you find one, you won't get the other. That's hard functionality. Marathor, not hard item pool. Silvers do not exist in hard item pool. Unless it's also swordless. Six crystals equals no need to beat swamp. Flipper's locked. Yeah, but with one bow being flipper locked and not knowing where the other bow is, that's also 2 crystals locked by flippers, technically. So there's no way to assume that flippers aren't needed for GT. There's a chance. No, with hard you're locked into tempered. But my tempered is only from Pyramid Fairy, and I don't really need Tempered Sword, so I probably won't waste my time to get it unless I have to check Pyramid Fairy. Pyramid Fairy is only 1 check as well. 3 technically because of Eastern. Well, I was not including Swamp. I was saying the bow locks 2 crystals. Which means that the bow is hard locked. Or the bow is guaranteed needed for GT access. Where flippers are not necessarily. But a bow is needed for GT access no matter what. No, all seeds. So it depends. There's different glitch logic you can use, but most seeds you'll watch people do in like races or tournaments or anything are always no glitches logic. So they are doable by anyone. Glitches can be used to help gain information about the seed, but they can also take you way off track if you're not paying attention to things. But yeah, all seeds are doable by somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. Pretty much. Alright, there's one. Yep, Kane go mode. Alright, nice thing about that, guaranteed Turtle Rock will be untouched this entire scene. You're just wondering why the bow matters. You don't have flippers. GT is locked by the last item needed via Turtle Rock anyways. What? What do the flippers have to do with Turtle Rock? What's up, Danny? There are 2 bows. So the flippers and the bow are not guaranteed related. Yeah, now that we have Ether, GT is pretty much, I guess potentially off the table. Smaria can still be in GT. It's pretty unlikely. Yeah, just because we found one bow that's flipper locked does not mean the other bow is flipper locked as well. We have no idea where the other bow is. Mm. All right, so this is the biggest payoff at the moment. Just coming into Mire. Kane's here. We're done. We need to find the big key in here anyways. The progressive bow improves seed quality. Well, one of the worst items to find there became 2 copies of it. So, yeah, a lot of the times you're not looking for a bow at the end of the seed anymore. Does my shirt say? What? Play for more than just bragging rights? It's a St. Jude shirt. We have all these Turtle Rock small keys that I'm never gonna... Yeah, the ones that I did the crowd control for. They sent us a bunch of swag. Flag. What's up, Killer App? That I hope I'm never gonna use? No, like literally nothing can be in Turtle Rock. There's no using the Turtle Rock small keys. Alright. There's not too much left I can check in here. So I have North Dark World stuff. And Thieves Town area, and that's it. But flippers are probably going to show up, I'd assume, which will open up Swamp. Well, it'll open up some Swamp. By some, I mean 1 chest. We'll have Pyramid Fairy to do, which is also just 1 item. We can do both things in Castle Tower. I did finish off Hyrule Castle, so we can do that. Oops. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Easy. I ain't ever played a game so easy. Ugh. The only issue here is, I only have 8 arrows. But that's okay. Nope, can't hear the hover clicking anymore. Get over it. Just had to flex? No, I actually didn't have a small key, so I would have had to go all the way around to the left to get here. Nah, that block was thrown there to set up an altitude value for that spooky. Yeah, the big keys are always in their dungeons with maps, compasses, small keys. How someone discover spooky? By accident, actually. Somebody did something in the practice hack and then loaded up Cold Stare. And they were just like, they messed up Cold Stare and were just firing. Oops. They were firing fire rod shots at the bottom wall, and they noticed that it was still hitting the Cold Stare ice shell. They were like, that's weird. So people tested it, and they were like, that shouldn't be happening. And so what happened from there is people, you know, looked into it. They tried to replicate that happening. And then once they did, they were like, oh, this is how it works. And they figured out places where it's actually useful. I beat Kappa. Oh. Never found the flips. Where's Mario? It was in Mire. Right next to the big chest. I don't know what I don't know what Kappa's Twitch name is. Nobody with the name Kappa. Well, how many people are in this race? There's 36 people in the race. 11 have finished already. Oh, ours was beatable only ped. Interesting. Sort by recommended for me. No. Corey 7. Why is his name Kappa? Last live yesterday. So they're not streaming. Fur, thanks for continuing that gift sub. Appreciate you. Oh, Notori is Kappa in Toho? What? Boom, boom, boom. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. What now? I don't know. That was real quick. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, we're a week into season 1. And I've done, what, 4 races? I'm 3-1. That could be spooky. That also could have had something to do with, like... It depends on, like, what happened before this. It's hard to tell. But there's a chance that it had something to do with spooky. No way to know. The game's also weird. Just because, like, stuff like that happens in, like, Harmless Hellway as well. When you're, like, dashing through the Patrick Star dudes. Sometimes you kill multiple of them when they're not even close. Alright, see ya, Coffee. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, let's scroll up. Let's see what kind of seeds people got. Somebody forfeit with the entrance rando key sanity seed. Act the Boker got a 42.18. Jetto Man got a 44.07.